Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Alright, we're going through the Viewer Discrepancy Act. Hang on, I'm going to hold it where the big boy pants is. There it is there, all my sponsors and all this. Yeah, mate. Yeah, the last video, yeah, I had a good response. One guy goes, why don't you send him a Superman board for him? Because he's still waiting for Superman to come, okay? But yeah, man. As I said, yep, he gave me the 1 litre bottle. There it is there. Plenty more videos to come out with my Yumcha. But the old saying is, yep, the Italian safety hat has come out. This guy still hasn't got a job yet. This new migrant who came into Australia hasn't found a job yet. That's why his safety hat is so white still, you know. So before I won't put it on there, I'm gonna get a Yumcha into me, man. Hang on. Oh, mate, that's the best thing on me, that cork sound, mate, you know. Guys, cheers. And today is another cold day, you know. So there you go. I'm pouring my Yumcha, okay, into my bottle. There you go, guys. Cheers. No drinks. All right. I thought I'd shoot this video. This is the continuation. I'll call it the continuation. This is the guy with the Fireball Classic. So this is his MPU board, okay? But I finished off his just what I've done. That's his driver board. I put that cap in. I said to you, I've got my new 25k trim pots. So, mate, for a couple of dollars, put a new trim pot in there. That's more critical. Okay, all I got to do is get myself a fuse now to put into here. So I'm just going to test it out. I'm going to put it in so you can sort of see it. So yeah, I'll finish it all off. Okay. I was just waiting for the trim pot. I'll plug it into my test. I've got a Bally tester, solenoid driver tester. I'll test it all out. Okay. If not, I'll shove it into one of my pinnies and get it to drive it out and test it all out. I'll put the relay back in there with the socket that I said. This is off his other board, but to go back and play that other video of his driver board. Okay. Mate, it was a piece of shit. Okay, it was a piece of shit. I got this out of my collection of crap. I just cleaned it all up, changed a couple of parts, redone it, mate. That's it, basically. You know, this is it. This is like I keep saying to you. If you do it properly and you fix it all up, okay, you'll finish it all off. You know what I mean? So yeah, basically, and I'm nearly there. You know, and I won't talk about that. What I've got now is. This was another doozy, okay? This was another doozy. I'm going to reveal it. You can tell, you know what the topic is. It's up the top there and all that. All right, I'm revealing it. All right, the safety hat's gone, okay? That's right. This is his MPU board. But you've noticed there's a few different changes in there. That's right, guys. A few different changes that you will never see again, you know, what I've done with this, okay? I'll tell you what happened. It gets it in, okay? I'm going to pull it over here, okay? This is what happened was. This is his EPROMs, okay? These are 2532s, okay? So I think they've done a leg transplant, okay? So you can sort of see that they did a leg transplant on there. All right? On one of them, you know, and this is the other one, okay? They've done a leg transplant on it. Okay, on the chips. And I looked at it and I said, mate, no, I can't do this. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do this. You know, I'm going to put these. The same as what I did with the Donkey Kong. Go and play that Donkey Kong one with the 2532s. You know what I mean? So, I'm using both benches to store it. Okay. So what I did was, I put the program onto these daughter boards, the 2532s. I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to hold it there so you can sort of see it. So what I've done is, I burned them onto these. Reach out to the guys. If you got problems with your boards and that, do it this way for the 2532, especially for this shit, you know. So I did that. So what I did at the same time, I put a new 6800. Okay, 68,000. Mate, 6800, 68,000 is a PCB. I put two new 6821s in there because his other one, the legs started fucking up. They started breaking, okay? So I pissed them off. I said, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all new shit back onto this board. So I dropped the new 6810 in there as well for it, okay? Now, the boys from Geeks came up with this one here. This is the replacement. This is their replacement for the 5101. And so we know more battery. You know, this is not that bad. If you have a look, it's not that bad. You know, it hasn't been, because I've washed this up, and I've also did the headers. I've also did the headers on it. Okay, so I did a bit of, I've cleaned it all up. It was pretty shit. Okay, a few priests have worked on it. Just not as bad as the driver board from this. This is the Fireball Classic. So I got these. Okay. And I said, give me, because it was a prototyping. You know, he said, all right, I'm going to send you a couple, test them out. And I have. It was months ago, okay? And I said, mate, they're working great. I said, I'll get some more off you. So I've got it, throw some folding stuff over there to his bank account. So he's happy. You can go and buy some bloody food, you know? So I did this, you know, got it going. And this board used to power up, you know, you get the flashing lights, the 7, you know, if sort of blink. There's plenty of people waffling on pennies and that. I'm not going to sit there and waffle on much, but I got this, I've cleaned it all up and that, and this thing was giving me the shits. Sometimes the light will stay on, sometimes it'll go back to normal. So this is the reset section over here, all right? What happened was, I noticed, what I normally do, guys, do this. If someone's worked on something, check out their workmanship, okay? And suss that out, because you can always tell from underneath their soldering jobs, okay? You can tell by the soldering, okay? Then what happened was, I was looking at it, I go, what the fuck? So probing around here, the bloody Zener diode, this is a Zener diode here, it was back to front. It was back to front. I'm going, what the fuck? You know? So I put it back to its right position, and that thing's working beautifully now. Boots up all the time. The green light doesn't stay on. If the green light stays on, it means he's not talking, you know. Told you, there's plenty of crap information out there. And this sort of done my head in for a while, because I go, what the hell's wrong, you know? And one thing, someone else's workmanship, you know what I mean? So again, I couldn't get over it. So now, the guy made these boards, and he asked me this stupid question. He goes, what do you think of this design? He goes, I said, look, I don't know, man. I'm not anal. I couldn't give a shit. If the fucking thing's in there and it works, it's fine. But he goes, well, look, I've made another one for the Williams. Okay? He goes, what do you think of this one? You know, he's done it this way. You know, there it is there. You know, he's made it this way. And I said, oh, mate, it's fucking one. It's one or the other. Who cares? You could. And I said to him, mate, okay, if you put it in, if you stick it in, let me get my fucking front out of the way. Okay, I said to him, I turned around, I said, all right, if you do it, if you leave it like this, you can't probe around the back section in there. But if you go this way, okay, if you mount it, get my thumb out of the way, okay, if you mount it in that way, I said, at least you could sort of work around this resetting section a bit. You know, and I said, yes. Oh, that's not a bad idea either. I said, look, mate, it's one or the other, you know. You can advertise both. If they want this one, you get this one, or one way or another, basically, you know. So he's come up with that thing too, basically. But he sent me another one. Here it is here. Okay, what he's done is, the guy's smart, you know, he puts a lot of effort in there. Okay. What has he done? He's done this. Check that out. Okay. That's what he's done, you know. So if you're bored, over here, the rear section is really badly with the rudder. There you go. Here we go this way, okay. All right. This is the reset section, okay. So if your board is pretty fucked, and the thing has gone, you could put one of those in there, you know. You could shove one of those in there. Basically, you know what I mean? So you could shove one of those if this section here's got really bad battery acid. So you could get a replacement to replace that. So you remove all this shit here and you can put that in the reset section, okay? Have a look at that. That's another design of his, you know what I mean? So he always sends me one of each for me to give him my 2 bob opinion and pick the eyes out of it. And always, you know, 2 brains are better than no brains, you know what I mean? But, so, yeah, he said that to me, you know, which side of the 2 would you prefer? And I said, mate, I'm not racist, you know. As long as it does the job, it's inside the machine. You know, the guy is going to sit there and he wants to turn on and play the machine. He's not going to open the back box and sit there and go, hey, man, look at that. You know, he just wants the machine to work back to whatever it is. But this is right. Mate, honestly, as I said to you, I'll be gone. There's no more battery acid. The shit will work. There's no fucking chip rot, whatever. There's no crap. The chips are not dying. Then that's this guy here, the Fireball Classic guy, you know. But hang on. You know the old saying, you don't get one board, you get two. Another guy reaches out to me. Okay, this guy had a bit of a sookie. Okay. You know, man, my shit doesn't work. It's my kiss, you know. So what does he do? He sends me this. Okay, this is a KISS. Okay, this is a 35 system. Okay, another one. I didn't say that with the other one. It's a 35. So this was his KISS. Okay, I'm gonna lay it down. What happened with this guy? This fucking poor bastard. You know, he had a fucking sook. You know. Ah, mate, wear big boy pants. And what happened was with him, he had a bit of a sook because he's had this for a long time. You know, and the reason I'm taking out the glory box, you know, the glory bag, you know, okay. And what happened with this poor bastard? His boards. I'll just show you. That's there. See these? I actually cleaned this. This is an original. Okay, all right. This is a 9316A. Okay, it's different. Okay, all right. I cleaned this up. His other one that he had. Okay, the original ones, this one here belongs here, okay? So his two up here, the legs had fallen off, okay? Then what happened was, where was this one? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, he's 6800. There's this 6800. I'm going to hold it there, okay? Can you sort of see it? See how they've got the tarnished legs? Okay, it's over the time, you know? You can sort of see where the banana is, you know? Look at the banana. Okay, there it is there. You can sort of see it, okay? What happened was, the tarnish eats the legs off, basically. So it's, again, I've told you through my game boards and that. Once they get tarnished like this, they go soft, basically, you know what I mean? And where is it? I think one of the legs had dropped off on this. No, it was this, where was the PIA? Yeah, it had dropped off, you know. Oh, fucking, I'm holding it there. Okay, so what I said, oh, fuck it. I'll put you shit into this, you know what I mean? So I've got brand new old stock. Oh, 6821s and 6800s. I bought them fucking years ago from this electronic guy who was, they were getting rid of them, you know. And I stocked up like a hoarder, you know. I could charge top dollar now for these, you know. And these are no Chinese counterfeits. These are the real McCoys. So what I did with this guy here, I had to do some jumpers. See that blue wire? Because I had to modify it from the 9316A to run normal 2716s. Okay, these are erasable. These are 28C16s. You can erase them. You know, there's no little window. So I've done that. So I've put it in there. I made it like that. I'm going to hold it there. I put those in there. So if you open the back box there, you think of the original Mask Roms from Bally, you know, because there's the original one there. It doesn't say, you know, well, it doesn't say shit. It's just got a part number on there. I'm holding it there. And somebody opens up and goes, hey, man, you know. So I changed the socket in this one. I'm going to hold it there. I said, all right, bug it. I'll put brand new shit in for him. Program the new. I did all the jumpers. There's a handful of jumpers. Like I said, you could go there. There's plenty of information on how to do the jumpers. But this guy's board, the battery acid hasn't been bad, okay? You can sort of see, have a look, play the other one, go play the other one. You notice it doesn't have the green anymore. At least this guy still had the green, and he's still got a bit of battery acid, you know, the corrosion of the acid on there, basically. So I dropped one of these in there. Again, I'll be gone, okay? So there's the other side. You can sort of see it. You see how it's happening? What happens, the acid goes underneath and lifts up the green coating on there. But the problem with a lot of these boards, what's happening with these guys is, like all the, everything from midway back in the time, it's delaminating, okay? The tracks are delaminating off the track, you know, that's when the track is actually lifting off, basically, you know what I mean? So you can't do anything about it. It's like, here, I'll give you an example. See, one of the donuts, okay, off the pad had deteriorated. It came off when I was changing the headers, okay? So I had to put a jumper across there, you know, but it's not touching because it's above that. But if you're doing the jumpers, always use resistor legs, okay? See how I got them above the ground, okay? I've done that, basically, you know, check it all out, basically, you know? But I gave this guy a goo wash, okay, and mate, the shit was so yellow from the nicotine. I'm going to hold it there. It was so yellow from the nicotine, basically, coming off this board. He hasn't seen it yet, you know, but I'll give it to him soon this week. I'll drop it off for him, you know, keep him happy. But his other problem was with this, you know, his problem with this was, where is this? What was this one? Yeah, this is his PI8. Have a look at his PI8. You sort of see, it's hard, man. You can sort of see that sort of the legs have got their tarnish, okay? They're going tarnish, basically, you know. But you leave it too long, they're going to get soft and drop off, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give him his fucking bag back. But the catch was, mate, don't forget, these are old, okay? Have a look at the pins. If you have a look at look at that. See the pins, they're gone tarnished. It's the plating has gone, basically, on there, you know what I mean? So they're going off. Don't sit there with a razor and don't go over there the clang, you know? But as I said, you know, these are 14 mils. I keep telling you, these are 14 mils. Okay, see how they're sort of gone shitty colour? Okay, the tarnish has come off, basically. So, yeah, and one thing, mate, if you're going to do this work with this shit, have a good quality desoldering station, you know what I mean? If not, you're going to fuck the board, you know what I mean? Because the reason I'm saying is that the bloody tracks are shit, you know, they're dying on their age, you know what I mean? So at least you get something done properly, you know what I mean? Do it properly, clean it all up in that. But as I said, you know, he tried to do it here. That's him. That's his work here. I had to pull it out and clean it all up again. You know, this is my shit here. This is my work here. But as I said, you can't put too much heat in it. And if you do, you don't screw the bloody tracks up, you know, basically, you know. But as I said, I've done a few videos on pinballs and that, but there's plenty of people talking about pinball machines and all this shit. But as I said, I wanted to show you, you know, what you can do with not much expenses on this, you know what I mean? Honestly, it's not expensive, you know what I mean? But as I said, you know, look at that other stuff. Play everything back. You have a sticky nose, what I'm saying to you. But you got at least, by getting rid of the battery, you're stopping from the corrosion. It's not eating anymore. But I've seen, like I said, there's a lot of people out there, yeah, man, I specialise in pinball machines. Yeah, because they just read up on, you know, a pin wiki and everything becomes a fucking professional, you know what I mean? But if it hasn't been molested like that other boy, that done my head in for a while. What the fuck, you know? Yeah, man, we get the point, man. We get the point. The guy done your head in. So, as I said, you know, lucky these guys are coming. There's others who do the same shit as well. But as I said, I support these guys, you know, because they've supported me with what I want with my jammer adapters, you know. So I support them, you know what I mean? I tell them what I need. They come up with it. I'm the testing gopher. Please to know that I will fucking put it to its extremes, you know, in everything I work for, you know. So as I said, you know, I've used these in my poker boards too, the 5101s, used on poker boards too. I've used their system. No problems anymore. No more batteries, you know what I mean? So, like I say, you got to give them credit to the people who come up with new boards. There's people reproducing boards and all the time. But this guy with his kids, he just wants it all original. He wants it looks the same. He could put some other board in there. But as I said, you know, he was having a bit of a sook, you know, because he goes, oh, my machine, I've had it for so many years, blah, 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 you know, fucking, you know. But as I said, I said, don't worry, man. Give it to me. I'll sort it out for you. You know. So yeah. So that's all I could waffle on about. Oh, what a dickhead! Oh fuck, what a dickhead! At least I admit I'm a dickhead sometimes. Okay, here's another one. I fucking forgot to show you. They were sitting over there. I just saw it now when I looked over. Here's another one of these guys. This is a doozy. This one. He sent me this out. Okay, and test is not bad. Okay, now what happens is, see over here, okay, around here, if your clock's fucked, you put this in here, okay, all right, you put that in there, or you can use a 6800, or you can use a 6802, okay, so you can put that in there, you put it onto whatever, you got to remove the chip, okay, you stick it in, okay, and do your clock circuit, you know what I mean? If you can't get the clock, you know what I mean? The chip for your clock, okay? That's how it works, you know? So you can use one of those, all right? So I've got a 6800, but I don't have a 6802, okay? So I can't test it properly with him, you know what I mean? So I've got another board that I'm going to test it on and give him my 2-bob feedback on it. But as I said, he's come up with another idea if your chip's fucked, okay? Basically with a clock circuit. So you just shove it in there and off the board goes. As I said, how good is that? You know what I mean? So again, you got to give them credit, mate, for coming up with different designs, like I said, you know? So you put that into your board, okay? And you modify it, who's going to notice it? You know, it's going to keep going, you know what I mean? So you can't get that chip. You can't buy them. You know, they're obsoleted. You know, and it's a 96 fucking whatever 96 whatever it is fucking 9602 it is. Okay, you can't get it. Okay, someone's made a reproduction on that chip. You know, another little daughter board goes in there. You know what I mean? Well, at least they've tried something else, something you can't fix. You know what I mean? But at least I'll put these ones back to 2716s. They are modified the board. Okay, looks like original, you know, put it over here so you can see, original. So, as I said, I'll give it to him, get him to put it in there, it works fine. Alright, so on that night, like I said, I'll give credit to everybody. On that night, that's it, there's nothing else for me to waffle on. Guys, you know the old saying, thanks for watching my videos. You know, cheers, you know, you could always, you know, the other bottom, give me or whatever, you know. Thanks for watching. You know, the old saying is pinball machines, video games, poker machines, and crane machine is a passion, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Cheers.